Hi, my name is Jelly Bean and I'm a teacher in 5-1 Talk for almost 5 years now. For today's video, I am going to share to you the questions that I have collected, not just based from my experience, but also from the experiences of other teachers who applied in this platform. Before the actual interview, you do have to prepare for your answers for the possible questions that might be asked to you. Para hindi tayo nga. Kaya naman hindi na natin to patatagalin pa. Let's go and let's talk about the possible questions. The first part of the interview will be collecting your basic information such as what is your name? How old are you? When is your birthday? Where do you live? Or where are you located? That is very basic for you. I think you don't have to think too much of how to answer those questions. The next part of the interview is where the interviewer will assess your grammar, your pronunciation, your listening skills, and your comprehension. There will be situational questions that will be asked as well. Is this your first time in 5-1 Talk? So, if yes, you could say yes. If no, you could say your previous work experience. Where did you hear about 5-1 Talk? Is it from your friend? Is it through Facebook ad? Through the radio? What do you know about the company? So it is very important too that you do a little bit of research of what is 5-1 Talk. When did it start operating? Why did you decide to apply in 5-1 Talk? So, kailangan mong sabihin dyan yung reason mo. You have to state your reason. Why did you choose or decide to apply in 5-1 Talk? So, kailangan mong pag-isipan kung paano yun siya sagutin. You have to think about it. Next, what is your internet service provider? Is it PLDT, Globe, or cable service? Ganyan. And along with that, they will also ask you if what's your internet speed, what's your download speed and upload speed. Next question is, are you using a laptop or a desktop? Either of those two would be alright as long as you would meet the requirements for a desktop or a laptop. I made a previous video about the requirements, specific requirements for desktop or laptop. You could just check it out here. I'll link that video here for more information. They will also ask you if are you wirelessly connected or are you connected through LAN, yung yellow na wire. It is very important na you are connected using the LAN. Wi-Fi connections is not allowed while teaching because it is not stable. Do you have a headset with a built-in microphone and noise cancelling feature? That is a very crucial equipment that you should have as a teacher in 5-1 Talk or any ESL company. So, kailangan mong sabihin yes because you cannot proceed to the next step of the application if you don't have that. Next question is, do you have an HD camera? At least 720p resolution ang kailangan nila. So, you just have to say yes if meron ka. If wala, I'm sorry, you cannot proceed to another or you cannot proceed to the next step of the application. Kung wala ka pa talaga, maybe you could ask your friend who is already a teacher in the platform, ask her a favor that you could use her equipment if papayag siya. Next, do you have a clutter-free environment? Malinis ba ang iyong background? Wala bang nakakadistorbo na mga kung ano-ano sa background mo, gaya ng mga dumadaan sa likod? Do you have a well-lit space? It means na maliwanag ba ang iyong background? Maliwanag ka ba tignan sa camera? Hindi ka ba madilim tignan? Hindi ba mahihirapan ng student mo na tingnan ka sa camera? That will be asked too. Do you have a Skype account? Skype account is very significant kasi dyan isasend yung mga further instructions sa'yo ng recruiter. So if you don't have a Skype account, then you do have to create one. What's your highest educational attainment? 5-1 Talk recruitment department has leveled up their standards. In the past, they might have accepted applicants who are undergraduate for as long as they have 72 units in college. Pero ngayon, they no longer accept. Kagaya halimbawa ng kakilala ko, she was applying but she got denied because of her college education. She's not graduate yet, and the units that she accumulated is less than 72 units. So she got denied for that. What are your credentials? They will ask you if you have a diploma, a license, ganyan. So, kung college graduate ka, you could say that you do have a diploma, graduate ka ng ganitong degree. And if you are a PRC license holder, you could also state that. Next, do you have an NBI clearance? NBI clearance is very important sa 5-1 Talk. All teachers are required to have or to submit an NBI clearance. That way, they will know if you are free from any criminal records or kung ikaw ba talaga ang applicant. Ganyan. They will have to find out using the NBI. Next, how much salary are you expecting? Tatanungin din yan sa'yo, so you have to think of your answer as to how much salary you're expecting. When I was asked about that, kasi it was my first time applying in an ESL company, so I said that in every 15 days, I expect to receive maybe 7,000 pesos, and the recruiter or the interviewer told me that 7,000 is very doable, and that is actually very small amount kung talagang magpo-full-time ka. Next question is, do you plan to work part-time or full-time? Kung ito lang yung gagawin mo for the rest of the day, if you plan to teach for the rest of the day and not do any other jobs, ganyan, then you can say you plan to work full-time. But if you have if you have other jobs, permanent jobs, like you're working in the office and you just plan to teach when you come home, then you're a part-time teacher. Next question is, how do you feel about teaching kids? They would want to know how you feel about kids, because 70% of the population ng mga students natin sa 5-1 Talk are kids. So you have to have the love or patience in handling kids. If you don't like kids, I think you have to think twice, because you do have to deal with different kinds of kids in this platform. The students that we'll be teaching in 5-1 Talk are students whose age are from 5 to 65 years old. Matumal lang yung mga adults kasi nga more on mga kids yung mga students natin dito. Next question. What skills do you think you have that you could use in teaching kids? Sasabihin mo dito yung mga skills na pwede mong magamit, gaya ng you could say, I know how to sing songs. I can catch their attention using my jolly voice. So lahat ng mga skills na tingin mo magagamit mo in teaching kids, you can say that to the interviewer. Next, what are your strategies to make your lesson fun and engaging? Yun. So you have to think about your answer. Pwede mong sabihin na you could sing a song, you could dance, you could tumbling. Joke lang. Lahat ng pwede mong sabihin to catch the student's attention. You can even show your pet, your toys. Yan, na makakakuha ng atensyon ng student. So, diskarte mo na yun kung paano mo gagawin. And of course, it has to be realistic. Another question is situational. Tatanungin sa'yo, how will you deal if the student does not want to listen to you? Yun. So, pwede mong sabihin na you will do your very best to catch the student's attention. Maybe change the tone of your voice. Maybe the student is sleepy and bored. So, tamang diskarte lang. You can show something interesting. You can give rewards or gifts to the student na magmamotivate sa kanya to pay attention to you. Next question is, are you comfortable in singing nursery rhyme songs? In 5-1 Talk classes, especially with kids, we really have to sing. There is a portion at the beginning of the class that you have to sing. For example, there are songs gaya ng Row, Row, Row Your Boat, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. The interviewer will ask you to sing the nursery rhyme song in order for them to hear not your golden voice, but your pronunciation, how you pronounce the words or lyrics in the song. Yun yung hinahanap nila. It's okay if you can't sing as good as great singers like Celine Dion or Sarah Geronimo, Regine Velasquez. Okay lang. Okay lang. So basically, those are the possible questions that might be asked to you during your phone interview. I have gathered all those questions, not only based from my experience, but also from my friends whom I helped to apply in 5-1 Talk, and they're now teachers as well. Let me leave you a few tips in acing your 5-1 Talk interview. First, you need to be confident. Sound confident, but not overconfident. The interviewer will not appreciate it if may attitude ka or you're too confident, because it signifies that maybe you think too highly of yourself. So kailangan natin maging humble, pero at the same time confident. Next, practice, practice, practice. You have to go over with these questions that I told you about and practice your spills, your answers, your possible answers, para hindi ka nganga during the actual interview. Another tip is you could record yourself on a video. Use your phone and listen to yourself afterwards. If it's already good, paying attention to your voice, the tone of your voice, your pronunciation, your confidence level. Ganyan. So record yourself. That's it, pretty much. I wish that you'd be able to make it as an ESL teacher in 5-1 Talk or any other platform. If you need help or assistance with your practice, I can offer help as long as you apply using the referral link that I will be writing in the description box below. Or if you have any questions, please comment down below or send me a message. Follow me on my social media accounts. My Facebook and Instagram are here. That will be all for today's video. Good luck for your interview, and I wish you all the best.